Hurry, hurry. Step on.
Schmidt Beer, the brew that grew to be best in the great Northwest.
Your finest craft beer, barkeep.
Man to man, smoke Roy Tan.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, here are Greg, Scott, and Dan coming at you ice cold and unfiltered.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Unfiltered Gentleman. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. I am Greg. Or that's Scott.
Right here.
And that's Dan.
Yes, I am.
Indeed, Dan, I am. Like I said, thanks for listening. Shout out.
Shouts outs.
This is an interesting one, and I like it. To Mammoth Lakes, California.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah.
Mammoth Lakes.
They like us in the snow, apparently.
Wow.
So thanks, guys, for listening. We love Mammoth Brewing.
Keeping them warm over there.
Yeah, and we have that interview with Shelter Distillery that's coming up soon. I just have to finish editing it because I'm so lazy. It's a really good interview, though, so that'll be coming up shortly. So thank you, Mammoth Lakes. Thanks, everyone who's been spreading the word and telling your friends about the show. And thanks to the people who are leaving 5-star reviews on iTunes. Our burp word of the week is NorCal. NorCal. I think you and Dan can do this one.
Perhaps.
Come on.
I hope so.
Let's get some fizzies in them. And sounds a little dirty.
Really good pre-show.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, amazing.
Once again, we're not rolling.
Yep.
Dan's rolling.
I am.
And as soon as the mics get hot, he cools down.
That's right.
It's too bad.
Yep.
Quite the burp earlier. All right, so shout out to
premature burpillation.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. They might have medication for that. Shout out to Mammoth Lakes. NorCal is the burp word. Hashtag show us your beers when you're posting pictures of beers on the social medias, and also feel free to tag us, the Unfiltered Gentleman, or on Twitter at UnfilteredGents. We like to see what you're drinking. It's fun. And when we're at work, it just makes us wish we were not at work.
It does.
Which makes us wish we were drinking.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. All right, speaking of drinking, let's get right into it.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
We will indeed. NorCal comes into play here. I got a story about NorCal and a couple of you.
Right on.
But we are drinking 21st Amendment's Back in Black.
Yeah. Like AC/DC?
Like AC/DC. In fact, I have some accompanying music to go along with our beer selection.
Right on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nothing like a little copyright infringement.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah. We do not own this music. We do not pretend that it's ours. We're not making any money.
Correct.
We are just doing a musical review of AC/DC's Back in Black. Let's really quickly talk about the song. It's a great rock song. I love it. Yeah, we talked about it. We're reviewing it. We cannot be sued now. Let's talk about the beer. So 21st Amendment's Back in Black. It's a black IPA, 6.8%, 3.7 on Beer Advocate, and 65 IBUs. I brought this back with me from my NorCal trip that I'll get into.
Okay.
I hit up the local bottle shop there, and I saw this sitting there. And I've had some 21st Amendment that I very much enjoy, but I had not had this one. So I was like, we're bringing it home. From the brewery, it says, inspired by Paul Revere's Midnight Ride,
Really?
we rebelled against the British-style IPA, embraced the more aggressive American version, and then recast it in bold, brave, defiant black. Our black IPA is a declaration of independence from the tyranny of the expected. Brewed like an American IPA, but with an addition of rich, dark malts, this beer has all the flavor and hop character you expect with a smooth, mellow finish. Dan's checking out the can.
I am.
Nice cans.
Nice cans. Cans for cans.
Yes.
Hashtag.
You know, 21st Amendment even gave what to pair with it. They say it pairs well with ribs, smoked salmon, pizza, and saving room for dessert. But they say it pairs best with warm chili with melted cheese and your favorite song.
Gangster. I like the rib idea, though, man. Like, I don't know. Like, just drinking this, like, I'm like, God damn, some ribs would be really good right now. And I'm not even that hungry.
You gonna eat that cornbread?
Man.
You know what I mean?
The warm chili and melted cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that hits me.
Damn.
Yeah. This one, I get a lot of roastiness on the nose.
Correct.
Yeah,
A little bit of chocolate in there, yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of hop smell, nothing crazy. It's not like a Dankosaurus or anything like that.
No.
flavor kind of tastes like what you expect if you smell it.
Yes. Yeah, it's a good mouthfeel on it too, man. Like,
there's that mouthfeel.
Yep. That's my phrase for now.
Roastiness, some chocolatiness. Not a lot. Not like, oh my god, it's chocolate. Very much an IPA with just a little roasty chocolatey in there and a nice hop clean finish.
Yes.
I would say. Like, it comes in a little chocolatey, finishes all hop.
Good carbonation too.
Yes.
That was an issue with the last beer we had.
Yeah, last week we had some carbonation issues. I hate when they go flat. And this one, not a problem at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, this one is good and roasty and delicious. I could drink it all day.
Yep. Let's do it.
I also could listen to the song for quite a while.
Oh, no. Yes.
No or yes?
Oh, no, yes. I love this song.
Stop more.
I know.
Yes. So, all right, that's Back in Black, the 21st Amendment. Warming up in the pen, we'll get to in a little bit, is a local favorite that is going to make sure we don't drive home because it is 15%.
Oh, fuck.
But we'll talk about that shortly. We do have some stuff to get to. I've got some crotch talk. Nicole from Beauty and Beer is back. She has returned finally, so she has a field trip to review for us. Of course, Old Timey Word of the Week and Beer Babe of the Week, and some important booze news to get to. But let's start things off with a little crotch talk.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for a crotch talk.
Any grievances to share?
Not today.
You're being in a good mood?
Yeah.
Good. Let me ruin it for you.
Okay.
You guys sip on this tasty NorCal beer while I tell you about the hell I had to go through before I got to pick up this tasty
Uh-oh.
Let's do it.
NorCal beer.
I can dig it.
So I think I've talked about this before on the show. The Lady Friends family lives in Northern California.
Right.
Scott's already laughing. All right, good night, everybody. It's a good show. We had to go out for the weekend. No big deal. I do hate driving. It's like a 5.5 hour minimum, like no traffic drive. I hate going up there. I hate the drive. I'm not a short guy. I'm 6-ish feet tall, and when I'm sitting in the car for a long time, I've had a lot of knee problems throughout my life. Sitting in the car that long, my knee just locks up and just hurts like hell for like the whole weekend.
That's not good.
No, it's a pain in the ass. So I deal with that. So I hate the drive, but they live too far away from an airport. If we flew in, we had to fly and then rent a car and drive like 2 more hours. So we might as well fucking drive, you know? Mm-hmm. So we drove up there. I'm such a whiner. And hung out, got a little drunk the first day, which was fine. Hit some wineries and some breweries, mixing it up. And the next day, they live on the water. Like, oh, let's go out on the water for a little bit. They wanted to take their houseboat over and fill it up with gas. And this thing's like it's like a floating fucking RV. Like, it is ginormous. It's got multiple bedrooms, multiple bathrooms.
Oh, shit.
A kitchen and a little, like, living area and stuff. It's cool. So they just wanted to, like, go fill it up with gas and kind of start the engine. Hadn't been running all winter long. Mm-hmm. So we did that. We took it over to the marina from their house. And when we were there, like, oh, we should pump the shitter. Like, we should pump it out.
Yep, pump all that shit out.
Yeah, just like an RV, like it's got a tank that you got to pump out where everybody, drops a doozle or takes a leak. Oh, the girls take a leak. Like, guys in the river, they just jump in the water or whatever.
That's right.
But the ladies have to prim and proper in the bathroom.
That's like pumping the shitter.
Yeah. Makes me think of National Lampoon. Was it Christmas Vacation? It was like, shitter's full. So we go to do that, and like it's not working. And like you hook the hose up, it looks like a little like hole for filling up with gas, but it's the shitter hole. Don't mix those two. Don't fill the shitter with gas. So it's not working. And this guy comes over. There's just a nice guy who happens to be like, oh, I'll help you. And he's helping. And he goes, oh, I know what we need to do. We need to prime it. It's like, okay. He goes, hold this. So now I am holding
wait.
Yeah. I am holding the shitter hose onto the hole of the shitter.
I fell for that one.
Yeah. Did you?
Yes.
Oh.
Hold this.
Yeah. So what was his name? He primes it with water, and he's like, all right. He has a hose, and he's like, all right. When I say go, I'm going to pull this hose out, and you're going to fucking throw that thing on there. And I was like, I can already see where this is going to go. So he's like, ready? I'm like, probably not. I don't think I'll ever be ready. Like, we could just not do this, and I'd be fine. He's like, here we go. Ready, set. I'm like, fuck. Go. And, of course, he pulls the hose out, and the hose, like, goes everywhere. Luckily, that was fresh water, but I did get a little doo-doo water splashing on my feet.
Fuck me, man.
So got a little doo-doo water on the feet.
disgusting.
Dan can't even talk to his microphone. He's so mad right
God.
now. So I get that thing fucking on there, and they go hit the pump button. Still not working. He goes, oh, it's priming again. I was like, let's not prime it again. Like, that did not work the first time, God damn it.
Or you do that shit.
Right.
You hold the hose.
Let me handle the...
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Fuck.
So we did it again, and as he's filling it up with water from the freshwater hose, we hear, like, stop, it's coming in through the toilets. Like, the toilet was filling up, and something wasn't hooked. Someone's plumbing wasn't hooked up right.
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
So luckily on that one, like, they just stopped mid-fill, and so I didn't get the doo-doo on me that time, which was
thank God.
great.
Yeah.
But I sat there holding that goddamn hose for over an hour while they tried to get it to work.
That's what she said.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a 45-minute trip. I did not put sunscreen on. Just getting fucking toasted in the sun. I'm a white boy. Point that microphone at your face over there. There we go.
That'll help with
sounds like you're just the old man yelling from the balcony.
Yeah. Hey, over there.
The Muppets. So I hold that thing for like a fucking hour, and finally they get it to work, and then they get to work, and it takes like 35 minutes to fill up, and the whole time, like, there's this window that you have to stare at to see, like, if shit's coming through, literally.
Oh, God.
And, like, is it still going, like, do I have to stare at the fucking doo-doo window over here? Like,
dang, man, you could.
oh my God,
I couldn't do that shit, man. Period.
Oh God.
Okay, shit's coming in.
And I was so
We're
like,
good.
it's one thing to have to help out, and like, all right,
Yeah.
hold the shit hose, but to get splashed on your feet with doo-doo water, and then stand there for an hour and a half and just get toasted,
Yep.
and they're just like walking around doing nothing. Like, hey, does somebody want to at least tell me what the fuck is going on out here?
Yeah, no
Do I need
kidding.
to keep holding this while you guys?
Ew.
So what they did to end up getting it working was they stuck a fucking towel, like a beach towel, in the toilet because apparently the suction wasn't working. So that was allowing the suction to happen once they closed. Oh my God, Dan's face is priceless.
God.
I can relate
dude.
to that. Yeah.
Oh
I'm so
my
grossed out.
I was grossed out. So as soon as this finished, I
It's
fucking
old age.
oh
Yeah.
my God, I threw the nozzle down. Like, all right, we're done. I was like,
God
fuck it. And I
damn.
just dropped and walked
That's-
away.
Yeah, that's nasty.
And I went inside. I was like, where are those goddamn Lysol wipes?
Yeah.
Dude,
And I
yeah,
washed
no
my
kidding.
hands, and then I Lysoled my hands, and then I got like 3 of them and just rubbed them all over my body.
Oh man.
I was like, fuck.
Yes.
So pissed.
That is gross, dude. It's one of the grossest stories I've ever heard.
That
in
was my
life.
weekend. So,
and then you drink, right?
oh my God, so much. We
you
brought a
have
few
to.
beers
You
on the
have
boat,
to.
and I opened 2, and I just started pounding. And they were IPAs too. I was not pounding crap beer.
Yeah, at that point, I would have been a liability to everyone around me.
Oh yeah, I was cussing. I was so
Oh,
pissed.
man.
I was like, hey. Hanging out with the in-laws is literally shitty. Literally shitty to hang out with the
It's the
in-laws.
shits.
Oh my God. Fuck, I've never had a boating experience like that. Like, I grew up going on the boat, but we don't have a houseboat. We just have a ski boat. So it's like you get on, you do your thing on the water, and then you got to take a dump. You go to the bathroom. Like, no one's got to play with shit hoses or anything. And
Doesn't sound worth it.
no, it was. And the thing was, we weren't even. It's not like, oh, if you help us out, you get to go wakeboarding. It was no. Let's take a 20-minute ride to the marina, sit there for 2 fucking hours while you hold the shit hose, take another 20-minute ride back. Not to mention we were having engine troubles.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That
man.
sucks.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Wow.
promises of riding the jet ski or
Right.
wakeboarding or anything like that.
Oh man.
Wow.
No, the only promise I got was doo-doo on my feet.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to take a swig for the working man.
Yeah.
Do that.
too.
No, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I
Don't
got
drink
no
right now.
filler for that while you're drinking. I'm just like, I'm just
I got a
warped.
fella right now. I'm drinking.
I'm fucking disgusting.
flabbergasted.
Disgusted,
God,
dude. Disgusted.
That's nasty.
It was gross.
Oh my God.
So then we're driving back the other day. This is way less shitty.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
We got more.
Yeah, no. So we're driving back the other day, and it's NorCal to SoCal. We're going down the 5, and we're at one of those points where it's just the middle of fucking nowhere. And there's this car pulled over up ahead, and we see a lady getting out. And this is, maybe not quite a mile up the road quite yet, but they're a distance up there. We see that the lady is getting out, and then all of a sudden we see her like walking down the shoulder, and I'm thinking like, oh man, that sucks. They must have like a flat tire or something.
Right.
And they're making the poor girl go back and get help, because it was a
Nice.
good few miles away
That's
from anything. You would.
that's the way it should be.
Yeah. And then as we get closer to the car, like we're about to pass the car, she's still walking backwards. The car takes off.
Oh
It
shit.
is 95 degrees out.
Oh my God.
She's wearing like jeans and a shirt, and she's got like sandals on. And she's a good multiple miles away from like the closest service station.
Then
Luckily, maybe a mile and a half back, a cop had a guy pulled over. Hopefully she runs into him before he takes off and like gets a ride somewhere.
Right.
But good Lord. Like as we were passing is when they started driving. I was like, should we stop? That's kind of weird. I don't know who the fuck she is. Like I don't want to stop, but at the same time, like how shitty. Like do you get in a fight in the middle of the fucking freeway and just decide to kick your passenger out? Like what happens? Or does she get so mad she's like, let me out of this car. I don't care that we're 300 miles from home.
I know. What was that about?
Yeah.
Because, like you said, I initially thought maybe they had some car trouble or something.
Right.
But then the car drives off.
Right. You got to walk back for gas or something.
Just leaves her there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, she even stands. She was walking. She was walking.
Maybe
away.
they completed their transaction.
Maybe. Do you have to pay extra for that sort of delivery?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, she's got money, and
Jesus. Yeah, she does now. Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good Lord. Yeah. That was
It's kind of like
weird.
the discussion we had a couple weeks ago, where you're talking about the guy swerving all over the road.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
do we call
do you help? Do
CHP?
you call? Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, are you just like
What do you
let
do?
it go? Let it go.
Yeah. It was super weird.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
kinda
it
strange.
is illegal to pick up. Well, she's not really
Yeah,
hitchhiking,
but she was
I guess,
like
but
got out of the car, and
But I
just,
think it's also illegal to walk down the shoulder of a freeway.
true that.
You know.
and because they have the signs posted everywhere, no pedestrians.
Right.
But what choice does she have?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's fucking weird.
That is so weird.
Yeah, speaking of I meant to mention this last week, and I did not. I'll mention it now. Speaking of our thing from a couple weeks ago, I was talking about like, do you call the cops on the dude who's swerving like crazy? That was batch 97, I think.
Something
I think
like
it was 97. Robert on Twitter at Chew Your Beer says, to the question about calling on a drunk driver, if they can't keep the fucking car in their own lane, fuck yeah, I'm calling.
Good point.
Someone / my loved ones are on that same road. Everyone deserves to arrive home safe, even that asshole.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so I can dig that.
Yeah.
And then I sent him a gif of April from the Ninja Turtles driving like a crazy person.
I know.
Seemed appropriate.
Should have had one of the turtles drive.
Right.
Maybe they didn't have their permit yet because they are teenagers.
That's true. They may not be 16 yet. Yeah. So thank you, Robert, for sending that in. All right, that's all the bad news I have.
That's plenty of bad
Yeah,
news.
it's all the shitty news I have.
Yeah,
Good Lord, that was horrendous.
That's shitty, man.
Yeah, and then after I pounded those 2 beers when I was done, I was out of beer. I was like, we need to head back immediately. I am out of beer and not happy.
That's the worst news.
Yeah. Then we got back, hey, can you barbecue for us?
Oh, my gosh.
You got more beer? All right. The good thing about barbecuing is like people leave you alone for the most part. Like the only people,
that's true.
the people that I didn't mind talking to were the ones that were like helpful anyway. So like, hey, can we help you? I'm like, hey, I don't hate you. You didn't squirt shit on me. We
Yeah,
can talk.
I know, right?
So yes, you can help me. Like, come help me while I drink my beer. And
With some of your shit in that hose,
yeah.
then no.
Just give me another beer.
Is that your doo doo on my feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Does this
God.
smell like your butthole?
Smell my foot. Is this your stench? Yeah. So, oh God, fucking rough. All right. I am not going to go from that story to beauty and beer because that is just not fair.
Yeah, that would not be fair at
that
all.
would-
At
no.
all.
So let's talk about the old timey word of the week. Let's cleanse some palates, if
Please.
we will. Our old timey word of the week is chucklehead, which I was like, everyone's heard chucklehead.
I think we have.
But I guess I've never seen a definition put to it.
I'm going to guess and say it's kind of like a knucklehead.
Yeah, I mean, the definition was a stupid and weakness of intellect.
Correct.
A fool. So, I mean, I think we all knew what it meant, but I was like, that's great. A definition next to chucklehead. Like, who's seen that before? So I had to pick that one.
I like chucklehead. I feel like that's one I'll remember.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that maybe isn't said enough.
It isn't.
And when people are being stupid, like, hey, you fucking chucklehead.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard that in a movie recently, though. I wonder where that was. I also wonder why I said that so high-pitched. A movie.
In a movie.
Yeah. So, anyways, all right. You should, like, tweet us a sentence with chucklehead or something. That'd be
Please.
badass. Speaking of badass, no one could blame you for bed swerving. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week. It is indeed. Dan's getting up to take a look.
Dan stands up for the beer, baby.
Yeah.
I do. I always
Yeah.
stand for the beer babes.
Yeah, full attention. This week's Beer Babe of the Week, you can find her on Instagram at Follow Your Hops. Follow Your Hops. No spaces, no dots, no underscores.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I love her already.
Yeah. Wonder if she's married. At Follow Your Hops. In this one, she is drinking the coveted Heady Topper by The Alchemist. We gotta get one of those.
Yeah.
That is one beer that is hard to come by on the West Coast.
No kidding.
Heady Topper. Had it one time only, and it was delicious.
Good selection.
Yeah. So
like what she does with her Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Picks her beers.
Right. Yeah. Instagram. Follow your hops.
Nope.
Or Twitter. Whatever. I don't know if she's on Twitter.
No.
We'll figure it out. So give her a follow on Instagram at follow your hops. All right. Now I think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Now it's appropriate.
About
Nicole
time.
from Beauty and Beer is back. She made a field trip out to Revision Brewing, which I've been wanting to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it went.
Hi everyone, it's Nicole from Beauty and Beer, and I'm excited to share with you my recent visit to Revision Brewing in Sparks, Nevada. I ended up going there for their anniversary party, and let me tell you, it was a blast. I ended up trying a lot of beers there. Some of my favorites were Dr. Lupulin. It's a 3 times IPA. It's 11.3%, but it is danky and it has a mango type of flavor. It's really good. I had Reno as fuck. I also had the Revision Double IPA. I also tried some other beers while there. It was a great party. There was a band, they had a DJ, they had a food truck. Of course, I don't recall the name of the food truck because I kind of waited a little bit to eat. And so when I got my food, I literally got right back into the party, scarfed it down. I also had another beer called Lord Lupulin. State the Haze, which was the release for the anniversary party. Another awesome beer. I even got to meet Jeremy, the owner, head brewer. He's so nice and just so knowledgeable about beer. He's doing really great things with craft beer. I'm excited to see what he does next. His anniversary party was amazing. I mean, it was just a great atmosphere, great time, really organized. It was just a great party. And I also ended up going with a lot of my craft beer friends. So it was just all around a great day. I definitely recommend trying Revision's beers, and definitely go out to Sparks, Nevada and check out the brewery. It's a really big, spacious location. The staff is awesome. Everyone's really nice. I think that you would love it. I will be writing a blog post with more details about it, and I'll make sure to try to find that food truck because that pulled pork sandwich was so good. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and you can check out this blog post or other blog posts on my website at beautyandbeer.com. Cheers!
Cheers indeed. I want to check out that Revision Brewing. That I've heard really good things.
Right.
Now I'm jealous.
Sounds like fun.
And once again, she is just
pulled pork sandwiches.
Talking about pulled pork sandwiches,
God
man.
damn it.
Yeah. I get hungry whenever she's on the show.
I know, man.
She's going to make me fat. So, anyways, make sure you go to beautyandbeer.com. You can also find her on Instagram at beautyandbeer. Yes, indeed. All right, we got Bullpen Beer to get to in a couple few. We got news to get to. You know, in honor of the NBA Finals, I was having the thought that maybe we do like a real quick all basketball version of What Does Dan Know?
Oh, shit.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go, man.
Let's do it.
In a land far, far away, in a time where nothing is certain, only one person, one man, one gentle man has what it takes to answer the questions that no one else can. The questions that no one else cares about. It's time to find out. What does Dan know?
It is indeed.
God, I love that. So epic.
Yeah. We need some epic music to back it up, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all basketball version.
It really is.
All right. Name the year.
Oh, shit.
And roster for bonus points.
Oh, shit.
This is going to get dicey. For the 33-game winning streak that the Lakers had.
Oh, it was 72. And I'm going to say the starting lineup was Wilt Chamberlain. Happy Hairston. I'm sure that's wrong. Gail Goodrich, Jerry West. And the small forward is... I know it wasn't Elgin Baylor because he quit before that. Fucking shit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so 71-72, and the full roster:
Please.
Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Jim Clemens, Leroy Ellis, Keith Erickson, Gail Goodrich, Happy Harrison, like you said, Jim McMillan, Pat Riley.
Pat Riley was on there.
Pat Riley.
Yeah.
Flynn Robinson, John Trapp, and Jerry West.
Dang. Quite the team, dude.
Quite the team. Got the logo.
Gangster.
33.
Yes. All right. What was the original? This is an easy one. Original name of the NBA.
The original name of the NBA?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it the NBL and the ABA?
Here's what I have.
Okay.
I could be wrong. The BAA, Basketball Association of America.
Sounds right.
Okay, good. I was like, sounds right to me. And
That's right.
if Wikipedia says so, then I believe it.
That makes
That's
sense.
before my time.
I don't know about that.
Escalvia.
Yeah. Name one of the three players, if you name more, even better,
Okay.
who won the NBA rebounding title between 89 and 98.
Oh, shit. So 1 of 3. So obviously 1 is Dennis Rodman.
Yes.
Rebounding title. Crap.
He won it from 92 to 98.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, and what are the years? 89 through
89 to 98.
Okay. So
you're really looking at 89.
yeah, 2 more years, right?
90 and 91.
So okay, well I got one. The other one I'll say is David Robinson.
That's one of them, 91.
Fuck, and I'm gonna say
89 and 90.
I'm gonna say Karl Malone.
Hakeem the Dream.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's a good one.
In what decade did the NBA adopt the 24-second shot clock?
Oh shit! You said decade?
Decade. That's easy.
Huh?
Don't even have to give me a year. Just a decade.
60s, 60s,
Yeah. No, 50s.
50s. Okay.
50s. How dare you? And where did it go? I had one more question.
One more question
that has just disappeared. 3-second rule was created in response to which Laker?
Oh, was that Shaquille O'Neal?
3 second? No, much before Shaq.
Okay. Say Chamberlain?
I would have said Chamberlain, and I actually always thought it was Chamberlain. This is George Mikan.
Oh, was it really?
George Mikan,
That's
really?
what it says.
3
That
seconds.
far back?
right?
I always thought it was Will.
Interesting.
Does it say the year that they started?
I don't have the year. I'm sure.
That's fine. That's fine.
I could find it. I'm sure.
Because he was like...
Yeah, that's NBA when it was no blacks allowed.
That's like George Mikan.
It used to be what it stood for.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised to see that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Wow,
interesting.
George Mikan. He was like 50s.
Yeah, that's way back. Because Wilt started in the 60s, right?
Right, and I thought that was far back enough.
Right, and I thought it was because he always used to camp out under the basket and stuff.
Right.
All right, so I just pulled it up on Wikipedia. The 3-second rule was introduced in 1936.
What?
Wow. All right, this is going to take further reading.
Yeah, that's...
Citation needed.
Yeah, I'll have to dig into that another time.
I'm not sure about you, Wikipedia.
And this is, of course, just the offensive 3-second, not the defensive.
Right.
Yes, because that's a stupid one.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Defensive was not that long ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 20
And that's,
years
I think
ago.
that was maybe the one I was thinking of right now.
Maybe.
I really thought that Wilt was the reason for the offensive 3-second rule.
It makes sense.
It makes me question these answers.
Yes.
But
I would think Wilt or Bill Russell, but yeah.
But there you have it. We just found out what Dan knows.
That's right.
Yeah. You're smart. All right, we got some news to get to. We've got a bullpen beer. You guys all choked up on the bullpen beer over there?
Oh, you got it.
All right, let's call it the pen. Like my baseball reference, choked up.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Oh, he does indeed.
Oh my gosh.
Scott brought in. Made a trip over to one of our local favorites, Five Threads Brewing.
Yeah.
And he brought back Jessica, which is a triple red IPA, and a fine looking woman in my glass. This baby clocks in at a whopping 14%.
Fuck.
A Dan loving 150 IBUs.
So delicious.
And is rocking a 4.07 on Beer Advocate.
Wow.
Yeah, doing pretty good for a local beer.
Not bad, Jessica.
Yeah.
Not bad.
She's getting the job done.
That's right.
And in fact, from Five Threads, it says, she's not bad. She's just brewed that way. Big, juicy hops, velvety body, and ruby hue.
Ruby hue.
Ruby hue. Let's get some music going. There we go. Good Lord, this baby is strong.
I thought you were going to play the Jessica Rabbit music.
That would have been good. I should have.
She's not bad. She's just brewed that way.
Yeah. This does not drink like it's 15% or almost 14%.
It doesn't. I mean, but now that I know it, like I have to be careful with it.
It kind of reminds me of 120-minute IPA because like it's very much a sipping beer.
Yeah.
But 120 is way hotter than this. Like
correct.
That alcohol is much more pungent.
Yeah, you're right.
In the 120, like this is dangerously 14%.
Correct.
Where 120, it's like, I know this is 17, and I know I'm going to slow the fuck down.
Yeah, you're right.
This is like, I could pound a couple of these.
Yeah. Before you know it, you're like, I only had 2. Why am I trashed? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so this is a red triple IPA. The smell I get is very much of like a red IPA. Like it has that classic red smell, which is very descriptive. I know.
Right.
Sorry, it's 14%. I've had a couple sips already.
I see me like making a mistake like Smokey from Friday where he accidentally, he's like, I've been smoking since I was a kid, man. He's like drinking, he's like smoking. It's like, it's angel dust, Holmes. Like, be drinking this. Like, oh shit, now I'm hammered. It's like, yeah, it's 14%, dummy. He's like, oh fuck.
Yes, it is. As it hits your tongue initially, it's very much like a red ale. And then like the hops kind of kick in a little bit.
It's raining hops!
And, but I still never get that boozy flavor. I don't know about you guys.
No, I mean, like you said, it doesn't stand out as much as it did in the 120, where like, you know, it's like you're carefully sipping that one because you understand the potency.
Right.
This one, it's like, it's very hidden.
Yeah.
And
like,
it's
how do you get 150?
And I like that
IBUs
it's a woman's name because she totally like.
Because this is a fine looking woman. If you ask me.
And she's like they said, she's not bad. She's just brewed that way.
Yeah, she's turning me into a bed swerver.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got great bubs.
That's right.
Yes, haven't said that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
How do hops get in your blood?
Let me tell you. Thanks to Jessica, lots of hops in my blood.
She's a sneaky broad.
She is indeed. Hopefully, she finds her way into your bedroom. I mean, into your kitchen. Anyways. Jessica from Five Threads. If you guys are ever in the Southern California area, first of all, feel free to hit us up, theunfilteredgentleman@gmail.com. We will happily give you, once again, we're very high on that. We will happily give you some local brewery suggestions, one of which is definitely Five Threads.
Faux show.
If you go back to Jesus Christ, I think it was like batch, I think it was in the teens, like 16 or something, was when Tim from Five Threads was on the show. This is very
that's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had a few beers that night as well.
Faux show.
We're pretty hydrated. Go have a listen to that. Tim is a phenomenal brewer and a great local brewery, and they're expanding now and starting to do more bottling and stuff, which is great. You can actually get Jessica in a bottle if that's what tickles your fancy. So, give us an email, theunfilteredgentleman@gmail.com. We'll give you some brewery suggestions if you're out in LA and all that good stuff. So, all right, so that is Jessica. I think we should do a little booze news.
Show.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
Drink indeed. Rogue, up there in Oregon, and the Oregon Zoo have collaborated on a new beer called the Condor Kolsch. And
Condor Kolsch.
Condor Kolsch. The proceeds are going to the California Condor.
Right on.
So you can now drink for a cause.
I like that.
Yeah. You drink, you do a good thing.
Yeah, I like to drink and feel good about it.
Mm-hmm. Drinking for a cause. And look, if you're from California, it's your own Condor. Yeah,
that's right.
So anyways, look for it is bottled, it is being distributed, so look for the Rogue/Oregon Zoo collaboration. Condor Kolsch. Proceeds go to the California Condors. Heineken, hands off my Heidi. They own Strongbow Cider, and they will be re-releasing the original dry cider this month. Congratulations, everybody.
There you go.
Oh, finally.
Grab yourself a Heine.
We've all been waiting for that original dry cider.
We have been.
Oh, God, so much. Have any of you guys have Have any of you guys had Hite before? Is it Korean beer?
Hite?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I have,
Hite.
yes.
Hite. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like the light beer du jour of Korea.
Okay.
You know, it's their version of big beer, I guess. MillerCoors is suing them and accusing them of trademark infringement.
Oh, come on.
I'll post a picture on the social medias. They're claiming that the font, design, and image of their logo is a straight copy of Miller.
What?
Yeah.
Does it look similar?
I will say the font is it's right there. If it's not the
Really?
same, it's pretty close.
Oh, snaps.
I'll
What you guys
do-
got to go fuck around with Miller for.
Yeah. They did not fuck around and get triple double.
They did not.
So like I said, I'll post pictures of the Unfiltered Gentleman or at Unfiltered Gents on Twitter so you guys can see for yourselves a little side by side. Speaking of shitty beer, big beer, do you guys know that Bud Light Lime is a thing and
It is.
I don't know about you guys, but I think it tastes like butthole. And it makes me sick. Like when I drink it, I get sick the next day.
There's something wrong with it.
There's definitely something wrong with it, besides the fact that it's Bud Light. Well, they now have Bud Light Orange. Yeah.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. As if lime wasn't bad enough.
Oh, my God.
Now they have Bud Light
Who
Orange.
owns Ballast Point? Isn't it?
Constellation Brands.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, because I thought maybe it was like Budweiser.
It only makes sense.
Yeah, it's like just pass it off to Ballast Point, have them make an orange beer. I mean, what do you guys gotta? What are they doing over there?
I know. Yeah, it's not quite the Jolly Rancher beers that Ballast Point.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's equally as gross as Bud Light Lime. Oh, what else? Stone, everyone's favorite San Diego brewery, Stone is launching a new line of artisanal nut butter.
Nut butter.
Yes.
I forgot about that name for it.
Yes.
Nut butter.
AKA peanut butter.
Oh.
Or almond butter or cashew butter, whatever.
I see.
But artisanal nut butter is the new line that they're launching. It's called Nutista. It sounds like a joke, right?
It kind of does.
Yeah. They're launching Nutista, and that should be coming out soon. I think Natista's a wrestler, right?
I was about to say that. Is that
Dave
like,
Natista? That guy's garbage.
Is that his sister?
Yeah.
Natista?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. Hey, the GABF is coming up, Great American Beer Fest. That's that's coming up September 20th through the 22nd in Denver, as per usual. If anybody's going to make the trip out there, tickets are on sale soon. The Brewers Association and American Homebrew Association gets crack at them on July 31st. And if you're just part of the general public, August 1st for you. Get tickets early. They always sell out like day of kind of stuff.
Dang.
Yeah, they go quickly. So check those out if you're interested. Google says that cult beer searches are down. So think like Pliny the Younger or Hetty Topper, like we were talking about earlier from our Beer Babe. Those kind of like white whale beers, the searches are down.
Why?
I don't know. They were trying to figure out if it's that they're becoming slightly more available, or what a couple people were thinking, not couple, but some of the people that were analyzing this data were thinking that people are more into their local microbreweries.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Cult beer?
Cult beer. Pliny, Hetty Topper. What else is on that list? For some reason, KBS from Founders, or not Founders. Yeah, Founders, KBS, the Kentucky Breakfast Stout. I had that once. It's not that good. It's fine. Yeah. It's not worth the price. It's more expensive than a Sticky Monkey, and I would much rather have a Sticky Monkey.
That's interesting. And maybe it's just, they understand that it's a little harder to find, I guess, and where maybe they're located. And
yeah, I mean, maybe they're just kind of getting over it and like, hey, our local joint's putting out good beer.
Might as well.
So we might as well hit up the local joint. Who
That's
knows?
true. Yeah, I think maybe you're right. Maybe that is the answer right there.
Hopefully that's the answer. Hopefully it's not like beer sales are down. Or
I don't
something.
think so.
I highly doubt it. But so anyways, keep searching for Pliny. I don't know.
I know, right?
Moral of the story.
Don't let Pliny know you forgot about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't let me down. Sorry. Good Beatles song. Bad rendition. I think that's everything for this week. Thank you all for listening. I'll get a little music there. Thank you for joining. We are going to go finish this 14% beer and then stumble our way downstairs.
Yeah.
To the bathroom.
Faux show.
Or probably need like a throw-up bag or something. I don't
Something
know.
like that.
Yeah. Trough. Thank you for listening. Thanks for telling your friends. Keep spreading the word. Hey, this is 99. Next week's 100. We still want to know what you think we should be crafting ourselves with.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to craft yourself. Something tasty. Something costs more than a couple bucks a bottle. Got to figure out what that is. We need your help. So tweet with us at Unfiltered Gents, or the rest of the social medias are the Unfiltered Gentlemen. Or, hey, leave us a drunk voicemail of what we should be drinking. You drinking something good and you're hammered? 805-538-BEER, 2337. You're like, oh, guys, I think you should try a Sticky Monkey. Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. But let us know what we should be drinking for Craft Yourself. Also, we are on all the podcast apps, and please leave a little review for us on iTunes/Apple Podcasts. It helps. I think that's everything. We will see you guys for episode 100. Somehow we made it there. And thanks for listening. Please, AC/DC, don't sue us.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please indeed. And I gotta go wash my feet. So everybody out there, stay hydrated.
I wonder why it smells like shit in here.
Yeah. It's all right, it's my feet. And on that note, good night, everybody.